Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today we got the Mach-E GT 2025 in Velocity Blue. And we're gonna do a quick walk around and show you guys the specs to better understand if this car is right for you.
Who put this thing together? Me! That's who! Who do I trust? Me!
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about how there are different models of this Mach-E. So there's the Mach-E Select, the Mach-E Premium, Mach-E GT, and as well as the Mach-E Rally. So I'm gonna put those on the screen so you guys can see each Mach-E and the pricings to better understand what price is better for you and also the specs, because this Mach-E GT is the fastest version of the Mach-E. And you ask, how fast is the Mach-E GT? Well, the Mach-E GT does go 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds. So it does have 480 horsepower, as well as 600 pounds of feet torque. And to help with the speed of this vehicle, it's gonna come with some Brembo brakes on 20-inch rims on 245 tires. And we're gonna go ahead and talk about some of the differences with this Mach-E 2025 GT compared to the last models. So this model does come with an upgraded software for the Blue Cruise. On the Blue Cruise for this year of the 2025, comes with an assistant lane change. So while you're driving on the highway, the vehicle is actually going to change lanes on its own once you're in the Blue Cruise mode. Blue Cruise helps with long distance driving. All you do is you put on the cruise mode, it should turn into Blue Cruise, and you can let go of the steering wheel and the car will drive and turn on its own. Some of the other things that are offered in the 2025 Mach-E GT is this new front grille. So this front grille looks a little bit different compared to the last models, as well as this GT comes with this LED light up pony when the vehicle is turned on at night. And these are some new Mach-E MT PTD gloss black rims. And the reason why I did wait to order this version of the Mach-E GT 2025 is for the heat pump. The heat pump being added to this vehicle really helps with the performance and the long distance driving. Definitely for people that are living in cold weather, it's gonna help with heating up the car and making sure the car is up to its highest performance. When buying this vehicle, we were told by the dealership that this is the first Mach-E GT to be sold in the United States, as well as the first Mach-E GT as Velocity Blue. So this is the first year that they're going to be having Velocity Blue as a choice for this vehicle. This GT Mach-E does not include ventilated seats, but it does include heated seats and a heated steering wheel. And this vehicle does actually come with some Aero wind will come through here and come out the side just for better aerodynamics, as well as some active aero actually on the grille right here. So when you're going to be driving the vehicle, the active aero of this front grille is going to open up and allow air to come straight through. So that's a little bit different for an electric vehicle. Since there is not an engine in the hood, there's actually a trunk. So this is a Frunk right here. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look what's in the Frunk. So you can pop up the Frunk with the key, and there is no lock, no latch. So you just pull up the Frunk, and it's a pretty small space for the Frunk. So back then, the Frunk, the last model, was actually much bigger because there wasn't a heat pump. But since there is a heat pump now, they had to make the trunk a little bit smaller, and as well there still is a drainage. So if you want to take this car to tailgates and add a bunch of ice and drinks, you can. So that's a big plus to the Frunk. And as well as the trunk is a decent sized space, and you click one button and it's an automatic trunk. And as well as this cloth piece on the top, every time you close the trunk, it does hide all your belongings so nobody can see what's inside your trunk. And if you want to close the trunk, it's the same button to open it. And the Mach-E GT will come with painted fenders as well as rear diffusers. Some cars do not come with rear diffusers, and only the Mach-E GT does. So it's a pretty cool thing to see, and an awesome touch with the painted fender flares. And one of my favorite things about the Mach-E is these clear taillights. I really like the clear taillights. It goes back to the old days of around the late 80s where clear taillights were actually a luxury, and mostly on vehicles like Ferrari and Corvette. But once cars started realizing that that was a luxury, lower car brands started putting these taillights in, the clear taillights, and it kind of became a cheap look. So now that they're back, it's definitely a different look on all these newer cars. This model GT actually comes with the 360 camera in the vehicle. So there's a camera right here on the trunk, and as well as cameras on the side of the rear mirrors and in the front of the vehicle. So those cameras help you with parking, as giving you a 360 view of the entire vehicle. And real quick, we're gonna go ahead and check out the charging on this vehicle. So right here is where you're gonna charge the vehicle. You do press on the latch and it's gonna open up where you could charge it. So this is the normal charging port for fast chargers, quick EV chargers, right? Now, if you are worried about charging this vehicle at a Tesla charger, it actually does come with an adapter. So this adapter, you plug it right into the Tesla charger, and the Tesla charger, after plugging this adapter in, will go ahead and pull this down, and all you do is you put this in, and now the vehicle will be charged with Tesla. So it's a quick and easy way to charge your vehicle without having to go to a generic fast EV charger. When you are charging your vehicle, you will notice a blue ring around this button, and that will indicate the vehicle is being charged, as well as the app on your phone.
Hadouken!